Whoa!
Oh ho ho! Welcome back to another Mad Clown Goes Mountain Biking video featuring my girlfriend Beth, who's coming along with me to Gawton Gravity Hub.
Look at this thing. You don't drive, it's a ramp.
Yes, Gorton Gravity Hub, Tavistock's finest bike park.
That's so steep.
What's steep?
The thing that you're doing.
It's not that bad. Okay, bye Beth.
I do love Gawton Gravity Hub. So Beth, I'm trying to get her into the sport. She's pretty new, so I'm not going to make her do any of the trails because she's just not ready for that, frankly, anyway. And also, Gawton Gravity Hub is kind of unusual. Is it unusual? I guess it's kind of unusual. In that it has no green runs or blue runs. It just has...
Ooh, a little warm up.
Just has reds, double reds, blacks and double blacks, and that's all it has. So the trails are kind of tough, especially for a beginner. So I said, Beth, you can just practice like riding your mountain bike along the fire road, maybe have a go at the pump track, although to be honest guys, the pump track is a bit sketchy because no one uses it, so it's all pretty loose, not very packed in. But yeah, I thought I'd take my camera and show you guys one of my local bike parks. I love it here, and yeah, I'm doing a little warm-up run here, just doing the top part of HSD, which is the only single red trail. The other red trail is a double red.
Oh my god, I'm in the wrong gear completely.
Very insightful thoughts there from real-time Matt just there. I'm kind of commentating over the trail just because this is like the beginning. What I'm about to talk again, actually.
Sweet.
But yeah, that was the top section of HSD. Real life Matt is going to give you an overview of the park now.
Yeah, every trail here is like a red, a double red, or a black or a double black. And that's it. No greens or blues. Just one more warm-up run, then we'll do the full thing.
Yes, I did one more warm-up run, but it was actually a bit slower than what I did before, so I'm just going to fade across now to my first full run.
Huh? Oh,
You went really fast.
I saw those three guys going down, they were way faster than me. I forgot how savage the climb was here. If you want, we can have a look at the first bit of this trail.
So yeah, while I was doing those two warm-up runs, Beth was just going up and down the little forest trail on the right. I thought, why not try?
Yay, it's Beth. See if you can stand up. You want your pedals level.
Why not try the beginning of this little trail here? But that's about as far as she got.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready for this.
So I was thinking you just do this, and this, and then that.
There's the steep stuff I'm quite really scared.
That's not steep, Beth. Give it a go, see if you can roll it. Right, first full run, here we go. Dropping in.
So as you can probably tell from that cut there, Beth did not give it a go. I didn't want to push her. You know, she's only like new to the sport. She's kind of a nervous cyclist anyway. She only got a hardtail, so I thought we'll leave it for today. She can just practice going up and down the fire roads, get used to the feeling of the bike, and then with time she can kind of build herself up to it. But yeah, here is my first full run of HSD, Gorton's, like air quotes, easiest trail. It's a mere red. The other trails are either double red, like I said, double red, double black, or black. But yeah, it's a really fun flowy trail. It's by far my favourite trail at Gorton, to be honest. I've always loved just flow. Like when we go to Bike Park Wales, my favourite trails are always the blue ones, because I like just going fast. Because most of my actual local trails, like the ones that I go to the most often, are just tech, and they're really sketchy because they're not really supposed to be there. So it's nice going to a bike park and just being able to go as fast as possible. So here's the first bit you guys have not seen. So I was going slow because there was a big sign saying warning drop. I've done that bit before and it wasn't a drop. So I was like, oh, is it like being carved out over winter and now it is a drop? So this is my first run in a while. So I'm going kind of sort of cautiously, a bit conservatively, because I'm not really sure kind of what the state of the trail is. I should probably mention what my bike is. No. I thought I was going to say something, but I was just breathing. I should probably mention what my bike is. It's a nuke-proof Reactor 29er. Carbon frame. It's got a Fox.
Wish I would clean the socks.
It's got a Fox 36. It's pretty good components. It's a good bike. That's I'm not a huge component nerd with biking. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, I'm not too familiar with the I just like riding the bike, you know. Well, actually,
Is it along here? I always forget where to go.
I'll resume once Real Life Matters finished talking.
Is this it? Must be. Casually dropping into a black.
But yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a link to what bike I have in the description of this video if you really care about the components and stuff. But well, actually, I think we're going to start talking again.
Table. I like rolling them. What's this? Ooh. Have I gone the wrong way now?
So yeah, for the next part of the video, Real Life Matt talks quite a lot, so I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out without any commentary, at least for a little while.
But if I get increasingly more overgrown. Does anyone even ride this bit? I don't think I've ever done this bit. So I'm going to get a bit slower. Ow. Ow. Oh, this bit looks like a real trail again. Oh my god. Ow. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again. Ooh. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I'm not doing that bit again. Oof. Now I've got one heck of a climb.
See, I'm just going to time-lapse the climb just here, and I've got to apologise, guys. Like, for some reason, when I put my GoPro in time-lapse mode, the ISO just becomes way, way, way too high. I thought I'd factory reset it before this ride, but I guess I probably didn't do the right thing, and now it's still way too overexposed, so apologise for that. But, yeah, this is the savage climb back up to the top of Gorton. And I know for the whole duration of this video, you can hear me just going... like out of breath. I'm not actually that unfit, okay? My GoPro is mounted to my chin, so when you can hear me breathing really heavily, it's because I'm breathing directly on the microphone. And also, I'm very unfit, guys. So just bear with me, okay? So, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I'm about to do a proper job, the double red at Gorton. Let's go. I think I might just let this run play out without commentary, just so you can enjoy the ASMR and appreciate the trail a bit more. So I'm going to shut up now until we get to the bottom.
Oh my god, look at this thing.
So yeah, that was Gorton's Double Red, and that's the only time I do that trail, to be honest. Like I say, I like doing the flowy stuff, the fast stuff, so I'm just going to do HSD now for the remainder of this video. Because again, although I'm not on my own technically, because my girlfriend is here, I don't like doing any of the really difficult stuff without a trail buddy, you know, just in case I come off and become incapacitated. Someone is there to sort of make sure I survive, you know, and I feel pretty confident doing this trail. So it's nice just to kind of watch me doing this as well over and over so you can sort of see how I progress, because I felt like with each run I was getting faster and faster. The one thing, so disclaimer, I love Gawton Gravity Hub so much. The reason I don't come here too often is because you kind of need to wear a full face helmet. At least I like wearing a full face helmet because it is a bike park ultimately, and I want to try and push myself. I like having the assurance of having the full face helmet. But the climb to the top is savage. Like, this place used to have an uplift. When I say uplift, I mean it had a...
Oh my god.
Oh. It had a like a minibus with a trailer. You put your bike on the trailer of the minibus and it drives you to the top. But that doesn't really happen anymore unless it's like a competition day or something like that. So now you just have to pedal to the top every time, and it is brutal. Like, I would love to do more runs when I come here, but literally I'm just like so knackered after each climb. I have to just sit by my car having water, just refreshing myself. Probably is going to be a bit too unfit. But, you know, it does sort of sap the enjoyment out a little bit. But guys, you'll be pleased to hear, or maybe pleased, I don't know if you'll be pleased to hear, but you might be interested in hearing this fact, that I've turned to the dark side of the Force. Yes, after this day, I decided that I would buy an e-bike. An e-mountain bike, because while I was doing these trails, I think that's finished actually, so here I'm doing another run of HSD. But yeah, while doing these runs and stuff, I would be slogging up the hill, dying, not having fun. And there was this guy who would just pass me continually. He was on an e-mountain bike, and he would just lap me over and over, having the time of his life, not out of breath. And I'm like, you know what? I think I might just get an e-bike. So I'm going to keep this bike, because this is still a really good bike. It's carbon fiber, full suspension, nuke-proof reactor. I've already gone through the fact that I don't know any of the components by heart, but it's like good. It's good Fox suspension components, and everything else is good components. So I don't want to get rid of this bike. So for like bike park days where there's an uplift, or if I'm riding with friends who aren't on electric bikes, I'll use this bike. But for solo rides like this, I think I'm just going to use my e-bike. And what e-bike have I got? Well, I've bought an Orbea Rise HT15 2022 edition. Oop. Because the 2023 models have just come out and they're really expensive. But the 2022 models, which are effectively just as good, like the difference in components is like minimal, but they're like massively discounted to try and liquidate the stock. So what was like an £8,500 bike is now only like £4,500. It's like that kind of, it's huge. So like we're going to get one of the 2022 models. I got the alloy version rather than the carbon fiber version because of the fact that the alloy version has a slightly bigger battery, and I don't want to get range anxiety. So yeah, it's what they would call a lightweight e-bike. So with most mountain bikes that are electric, you can kind of tell they're electric because they've got a big fat down tube. So they look really ugly in my opinion. Again, I thought I was going to say something, but I didn't. But
foot position's all fucked up.
Right.
There we go.
Swearing. Yeah, so most of them are like got a really fat down tube, so you can just tell they've got a massive battery and that they're e-bikes. But some, and this is like an increasingly growing category, I suppose now, are what we're called lightweight e-bikes. You can't really tell at first glance that they are in fact e-bikes. Now they do come with some downsides. They don't have as powerful of a motor because, you know, again, everything is smaller and lighter. But I don't really need anything that can just mash up anything. I just want something that can shuttle me nicely up fire roads. Nothing too taxing. I'm happy to put in a bit of effort myself. I just want to get more runs in at bike parks and, you know, progress a bit more quickly. And also, I still want to maintain some of the fitness aspect of biking. I do need to lose weight. So, you know, taking away all the fitness aspects of biking, you know, I don't want to do that.
Last run, let's make it good.
Oh yes, now we're doing off. I didn't show every single run I did because I feel like you guys, you know, gonna get bored watching the same trail over and over. So I'm gonna let the last run now play out without any commentary, so you can just enjoy the sound and all that stuff.
Camera lenses, oh, mud on it. Okay. The last section. Here we go. Oh, fucking hell. Get a blooming rock. I'll come this stupid way again. Now I regret it because I've got to climb up this blooming hill. Whew.